Hi friends, welcome back to Reimagining Our Faith. Today we are wrapping up our study of Joseph. And I hope his life and his experiences of faith have been meaningful for you. As we conclude this series, one of the clearest lessons from Joseph's life is this one. God's ways are not our ways. In another book, Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8, we read very plainly, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord." Joseph lived that truth. God used betrayal, slavery, false accusations, prison, famine, and even political upheaval to place Joseph exactly where God wanted him. None of it looked like a path to blessing, but it was. And Jesus continues this same upside-down pattern in his teaching. God does things differently than we expect. Everyone who has will be given more. Whoever does not have, even what they have, will be taken away, Jesus taught. The greatest among us looks like a child or even a servant. The last will be first, and the first will be last. God doesn't follow our rules or operate by our logic. God doesn't move according to what seems normal or predictable. And that's good news, because it means when you see no hope, God is working in ways you can't see. When you expect something bad, God may be preparing something beautiful. And when life feels dark, confusing, or disappointing, God may be setting the stage for something amazing. There's a story about a family waiting in line for a ride at an amusement park. They were first in line when they entered into a small room, but as more people crowded in, they were pushed all the way to the back of the room. And it felt unfair, but they tried to stay positive. Then the worker stepped out and said, "We're ready to board. Turn around and exit through the doors you came in." So suddenly, the people who were last became first. All it took was a simple change in direction. That's often how God works. God shifts things in just a moment. God can and often does turn the room around. Joseph experienced that. One day he was in prison. The next, he was second in command of Egypt. No one saw it coming, but God did. Maybe that's what God is doing in your life. Maybe the confusion, the waiting, the setbacks, or even the closed doors are not signs of God's absence, but they're signs that God is working in ways that you don't even yet understand. God's ways are not our ways. And that's exactly why you can trust God as you reimagine your faith.